Здравейте хора, аз съм Експирана. Това ще е малко по-различен геймплей. Това ще е геймплей на една игра Dangerous. Забравяйте в петък коя игра мода на Minecraft няма вече да се играе. Съжалявам. Това е сингъл, съдички си играят тук, в смисъл, първо докато го изучим играта и после може да игра онлайн. Ми заради днеска. Не знам още за какво стана въпрос.
After countless battles, the forces of the absolute evil reached the Alliance capital, King's Ending. The laughable remnants of the forces of good had come here to make ready for the final battle. Evil would pay a high price indeed to storm those fortress walls, or so they thought. Suddenly, a rumble rose from deep within the earth. Stones burst asunder, revealing an ancient path into the depths. Out of the depths of Stygian darkness arises the invincible evil. With earth-shaking steps, the unstoppable evil began its trek towards the front. In the terribly improbable event that it may have forgotten how that works, a formidable help function has been provided.
Nice to do it. Do it. Той ходи. Той е реален.
The presence of the absolute evil was also reflected in the land itself. Grass withered, and in places the ground tore open to reveal bubbling lava.
Добре. Горе има някакъв квест. Ще ми видим какво има. Се играе с цялата клавиатура.
Even the forest could not withstand the aura of the ultimate evil and beat a hasty retreat.
Хайде бе.
A few of the Alliance units had entrenched themselves here. A determined absolute evil marched towards them in order to strike them down with its mighty weapon.
Това са му магиите страни. Така, добре, това го разбрахме. Убили ли, давай. Има някакъв квест, някаква книга. Ще да взем.
The absolute evil had discovered a medal. These legendary awards ensured a creature could be made even more powerful. Only one downside. A creature could only wear one at a time. Eyes ablaze with greed, the insidious evil gazed upon the blood-drenched battlefield. Here the last defenders of good would die, and an age of evil begin. Projectiles from the Alliance's catapults darkened the sky, but the Horde's fighting skills were at their best in darkness, if they survived.
Ребята си забавно, но къде да го случим?
Defeating good was as easy as taking candy from a baby for the unstoppable evil. Candy? Nothing and no one could stop the invincible evil.
Двата удивителни.
The absolute evil destroyed the defenders' camp in the east with the greatest of ease. Now, only one tiny camp offers any resistance to the absurdly evil evil. And even that won't be able to hold out for much longer.
Добре, тук всичко е готово. Имаме тук при други удивителен. Давай, давай.
The absolute evil destroyed the defenders' camp in the west with the greatest of ease. The defenders in front of the city had been beaten to a pulp and defeated. Now the time had come to attack King's Ending. The final battle beckoned.
Ето тук по моста.
But what's this? The city gate was firmly barricaded by the Alliance's archers. But the absolute evil would not allow itself to be held up by such a ridiculous impediment. So, go get them! Destroy them now! Oh yes, the absolute evil used its all-powerful magic to eliminate the archers and open the gate to the city. The absolute evil had a good long think, but at precisely that exact moment, it decided to act and to deploy its overwhelming magic powers. Using its legend, wait for it, Dere powers. The absolute evil destroyed the impediment with ease and simultaneously eliminated a whole group of defenders. True story. The road to the capital was now clear. The absolute evil did not hesitate for even 1 nanosecond.
Направо ги мачкам.
Actually, the cowardly evil did hesitate. What would await it in the city? The insidious evil entered King's Ending. A small, pitiful group of defenders stood in its way. Suddenly, the doors of several houses in the city opened, and with a loud roar, defenders bore down on the rather surprised evil. An ambush. And then suddenly, the absolute evil hit the ground. The day was saved, and good had triumphed. The Alliance lived happily ever after, whilst the defeated forces of evil had to eke out the remainder of their miserable existence underground. No, of course not. In reality, absolute evil was not defeated, but, just took a little comfort break. A short while later, it arose once again.
Съживихме се от никъде ти. Не знам какво стана. Не. Хилва се.
And once again, the absolute evil had to have a break. Good grief. You really aren't on this, are you? How many more times do you intend to die in this tutorial?
Ето тази кула трябва да разрушим, не знам.
The invincible evil had crushed the defenders. King's Ending had been defeated. At least, that's what it thought.
Тук май става интересното вече.
Suddenly, the final heroes of the Alliance emerged from nowhere. Another ambush? Now, this was becoming very boring. But wait, this time it was different. Instead, the heroes raised their hands and started singing an incomprehensible chant. A magical ritual? This did not bode well. Well, actually, it bode the arrival of good things, great things, unless you happen to be the absolute evil. Somewhere in the depths of the dungeon,
Добре, това
the
беше
ultimate evil awoke.
първата игра.
It did not know what had happened, nor why it had awoken,
Мисля да
but
сме
it
до тук,
longed for
до първия
revenge.
дънжен. Или не, ще продължим до посредата на втория дънжен някъде. Тогава ще спрем. Играта не е голяма. Сега показахме точно. Не, няма да ви губя времето, защото не е тръгнало още. Това беше. Благодаря, че гледахте. Това е новата поредица, заместваща мода на Minecraft. Ci smenima obстановка и да, до скоро.